Hi all, it's Ali here, and as you can see I've got a really interesting top on. It's not supposed to look like this. It was never designed like this. It never had triangles on it when I bought it. It never had any bits of design like that on when I bought it. And it didn't have a collar on like this when I bought it. And the sleeves were down to there when I bought it. This whole top is, I got it in a sale and I got it from Orvis. Now Orvis is actually a very expensive fishing shop, but I love their stuff because it's like, so, I mean, you can get really huge, you can get really big sizes. And they've usually got lovely big pockets, and it is an expensive shop. So I only ever go in if there's a sale. But this is a blokey type of, you know, top. And it came with a proper sort of collar thing. And it was all a bit boring for me. But the first time I wore it, I couldn't wait for the season to change, because I thought, I've got this lovely top and it's a really nice thick cotton, but I love this sort of like, you know, really big neck. So I opened up the neck to make it, I alified it. That's what we call it, alifying it. And I cut the sleeves so that they weren't too long, because obviously being a very large man's top, you know, the sleeves were literally down to here. And but the first time I wore it, I decided to make sausages on the stove. And as usual, I wasn't looking really what I was doing. Anyway, I'm paranoid that the meat in the sausage is not going to be cooked properly. So I sliced the sausage down. I got the sausage out, sliced it in half. I expect lots of you have done this, to make sure, and then put it back into the frying pan. As I poked the sausage, literally this fat from this sausage splattered all the way up the front of this. And I thought, I don't know what I'm going to do. What am I going to do? My top was expensive, even though it was in the sale, it was expensive. And I was so upset. And I was so angry. And I quickly took it off and put it straight in the washing machine. And I put stuff for stain removal and anything I could get on. Put it in the washing machine, pulled it out. Sure enough, you know, you just know, all the grease stains were down there. And I thought, what the hell? I thought, there's no way I'm throwing this out. So I had some bunting that I'd made years ago. I'll tell you what, I don't know, my brain. And I decided, well, if I cut the good bits of the bunting off, and I'll show you a bit closer here, and I put them, hang on a minute, oh God, is this going to go over? Oh, makes me gimbal. I've got to be careful with my gimbal. And as you can see, I cut off the triangles from the bunting, pressed those bits of cotton, and then just stitch them on by hand. And also there was a little bit there where the sausage grease got me. So I did this over the top with a bit of a sort of, I don't know, what do we call this, embroidery thing. And there was a bit there. It really annoyed me. But actually, all in all, I mean, I don't know why I'm worried about having sausage. Look at the state of my jeans. But still, I'm not sort of overly upset by the look of it. In some ways, I think it should have one little one at the back there, almost to make it look like it's some sort of a designer thing. Anyway, as I'm talking to you about making things up as we go along, let me show you my new flooring. Doesn't this just look the business? Now, all this is, okay, because I'm not one, as anyone knows me, I'm not one to, you know, fanny arse about getting people in to do anything. I bought these stick-on tiles. Now, I am the stick-on tile queen. Apparently, you can use these going up the wall as well. I didn't know that. The quality of this is quite good. This is a 25 square foot room. So I needed 5 packets of this. And I got it online for £200. in a day, this room was done, and so was I. I was absolutely exhausted. By the end of the day, I was literally crawling on my hands and knees. I had bright red face because I'd been bending down for so long. I think it took me several hours. I mean, I've got a bright red face anyway, but it took me several hours to get rid of it. It was hilarious. But I was so pleased, and actually everybody has been really pleased with this too. A lot of people have said, oh, it's gone down pretty well. We've got old floorboards under here, which would be, I mean, honestly, if you worked on it, absolutely beautiful they would be. But, you know, there's too many of us in here. I mean, look, Rolo likes them. Simon seems to be quite happy sitting there. So if it's good enough for Rolo, and it's good enough for Simon, and it's good enough for me, these things are brilliant. If you want a cheaper version of these, believe it or not, I can't remember what I showed you in my last video. I don't know when the last video was. I did do them all the way through here as well, several weeks ago, into the kitchen. And I did do stick-on tiles, but these ones, first of all, the floor's a lot more uneven. So if you've got a floor that undulates, I love that word, that undulates like this, you will get gaps. I don't know whether you can see this. I'm going to get this on there properly. But your gaps like this white, there's a little white edging, because that's underneath. But what you can do is fill it in with felt tip pen. See, it's remarkable what you can do. So all in all, I would recommend stick-on tiles, especially if you know eventually you might want to put a carpet over the top, you know, because the older you get, the more warmth you want. I mean, carpet in our house is hopeless. Initially, I did put down this stuff, which is a lino, but it rips and it's dreadful. The quality. Lino to me, just, it's a waste of time. But no, I wanted to tell you about my stick-on tile jobby. Have I got anything else to tell you? No, I haven't. I don't want to discuss anything else that I've seen on YouTube, or to put anybody down, because I'm not that type of YouTuber. I tell you what I do want to do though. I want to recommend you to go over to Trailer Park Guy's channel. He's starting his channel up again. He's doing an October vlog, and please go over to his channel, give him some love and support. He's been a YouTuber for a long time, but he's had a break, and he's just a really nice guy, and wants to share about his life and the way things have affected him in his life. And he was one of the first YouTubers I ever really got attached to, and just a nice guy. So go over to TPG's World, Trailer Park Guy, look him up. I would say I'll put the link below, but I'm absolutely useless, so I can't do that. But I'm sure you'll find him. He's a really nice, you know, YouTuber to watch. So I'll leave it there. And please subscribe. What have I got? 600 and something now. Oh, I wish I hadn't deleted that old channel. I don't, well over 1,000 on that one. These rash moments come back to bite your bum, don't they? Never mind. Take care. Bye.